The massacre was only the beginning. Who did this to us? Who attacked the tribe?
All we can do is pray to the goddess.
No. Praying won't save us. We have to find the killers.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
Where the trail leads, I will go.
Aloy of the Nora, what brings you to Meridian?
There's a threat to us all. Men in masks, raising up ancient machines. And I've seen their leader.
From the depths, I will raise an army. A storm of shadows to take back what's ours. What's it doing to them?
Taking control. You can see the corruption coming off them like smoke.
You've come a long way since the Citadel, Aloy.
Who are you?
An interested party.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
So it comes to this.
What is it?
The end. Or how it begins, anyway.
You've just traveled 1 billion years into the future. Many great civilizations have arisen, thrived, and eventually perished in that time. Now another world struggles for survival and, perhaps, even its own greatness. These strange machines you see, we call them the Numenera, remnants of ancient technology created by the fallen civilizations that preceded us. The Numenera can reshape the land, modify your body, but we mostly use them to endure. Some call this technology magic, and the truth is, it makes no difference to us. The Ninth World is inhabited by curious creatures. You'll meet people with living tattoos, trans-dimensional alter egos, and even visitors from other universes. This world is diverse and full of marvels, but at the same time, divided and dangerous. The many races and cults all have their own needs and ambitions, which often lead to brutal conflicts. Travel to a large city like Saga's Cliffs, and you will see them all. Travelers, assassins, priests, and traders of everything you can imagine. Leave the city walls and explore the Valley of Dead Heroes, which served as a burial ground for millions of years. See a beautiful sanctuary of cast-offs known as Meal of Est, or delve into the ascension of Kexlianish, a crystal home of beings made of light and vibration. There's much to discover in the Ninth World, even places like the Cast-Off's Labyrinth, which lies beyond time and space. But I cannot take you there. The labyrinth exists only in your mind.
After that embarrassing little incident, here we are over in the attacking team side of the map. I'm playing as the Samurai Assassin. We went forward in time a little bit. You can see the score has changed. Both teams are over 1,000, which means that both teams are breaking the enemy team, preventing them from respawning. That's why you see little icons and player names at the side of the screen. So I see somebody all alone over there, and I'm gonna go eliminate him. My Samurai Assassin doesn't have the greatest defense, but I have really good offensive capabilities and fast, lethal strikes. I do love these high spots in the map. This is useful for me trying to find my next target.
And like Jeff said, in breaking, the team fully eliminated loses a battle. This increases the importance of the surviving heroes on the battlefield. Using this and my usual strategy, I decide to go pair up with Lady Anne.
Now this narrow bridge was a good setup for me to try and use my Aaero Storm, my Samurai Feet, to kind of take out at least one of you, but at least it made you separate.
And gave Lady Anne the opportunity to completely fail the Brotherhood.
I like how this next part goes.
You may win this.
I found you.
Well, well, well. I never expected you to follow me all the way to these godforsaken islands.
If you want to practice your base strategy, you can go into domination, you can go into deathmatch. If I'm in the mood for a fast game, I can jump into strongholds. So we've got different kind of ways to play the game for different kind of players.
We absolutely want those hardcore players, and we've absolutely got games and game modes that are suited to that. But then we've got, on the other end of the spectrum, modes like Blitz. It's something nobody's ever done before.
Blitz is a whole new way to play RTS.
We're really excited about Blitz.
It really changes the way people will look at RTS games.
Blitz is a fast-paced, arcade action version of Halo Wars 2, where instead of building your army at a base, you're building them before a match as a deck of cards. And you fight by deploying cards from your hand into the battlefield in real time.
There's no base building, there's no economy management, it's all about the combat.
I don't want to worry about tech trees, I don't want to worry about resource collection.
The original design intention for Blitz was to make something really accessible that everybody could enjoy.
Whether you're new to strategy games or an RTS veteran.
Experience the really cool bits of RTS, so commanding a huge army, bringing down huge leader powers.
All about playing the right card at the right time.
At the end of the match, you're wielding these large forces with all sorts of different powers and abilities.
And start bringing out bigger guns, marauders, blisterbacks.
Even if you're a really seasoned vet, it's such a different way to play an RTS.
Building a deck is going to be heavily influenced by the leader that you choose going in.
You'll have a number of cards that are unique to that leader.
Trying to differentiate each leader to make them feel like they have a unique purpose and a unique play style.
I tend to be a little more aggressive when I play, so I will lead towards like an Atriox or a Decimus.
I like that we're taking a risk. We're making something really exciting that I think people haven't seen before.
You're playing with the units on the field, you're playing with the leaders and the abilities. I think you're also taking on the player, and you're reacting to what their actions are. You really can turn the tide.
There's always an opportunity to kind of fall back to your base, shut down your opponent's tactic, and then come forward with a strategy of your own.
That's one of the joys of RTS, is the battle's never over till it's over.
I've heard these sounds before. There's a delicate clinking of glass bottles as she carefully places them down on the floorboards in the spare room. During the daytime, when she's at school, I pick up her objects one by one, feeling their oddness, turning them around in my hands. Sometimes I sit cross-legged beside her clusters of markings, like I'm praying to make us stop.
ファンタジーの金字塔ベルセルクの物語を劇場版3部作の映像を交え徹底体験。
おい、大丈夫か？
グリフィス様、すごい。
絶対の強者のみ。
一つの声に満たされていく。言ったはずだ。俺は俺の国を手に入れると。
楽園が悪霊を引き寄せることはないはずです。
何かぼんやりしたもの。
これがあいつの魔術。
なんたる霊力。
時が満ちる。